When you were a new leader, what do you wish that your organization had done for you in terms of not only shifting the mindset, but specific training, specific development that you think would have set you up for better success when you were first starting out?
Oh, those are easy. Goal setting, difficult conversations, and building my emotional intelligence muscle. I guess that's the best way to say it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because I have always been a hard worker. I am like the scrappy, I will do whatever it takes kind of person. And I just expected that everybody would be like that. And if you weren't like that, then I had like little to no tolerance for you. I just had this expectation that you're here, you chose to be here, so do your job, get it done, and we'll be fine. And so if you're not meeting expectations or whatever, I automatically went from a negative kind of non-empathetic perspective of like, I don't understand, just get your job done. Why can't you just get to goal here? Versus actually pulling back a little bit and maybe looking at that person as an individual, looking at that person's background. It's not just about the training and all this other jazz, but what are some of the individual challenges that they might be having that are blockers for them getting to goal? And so goal setting was a big one for me. I wish someone had guided me a little bit more in terms of, well, how do you create performance metrics? And how do those even connect to the bigger picture? And difficult conversations. And when I say difficult conversations, when people hear that term, they normally think, uh-oh, you're about to write someone up, or uh-oh, you're about to fire someone. Yeah, those are difficult conversations, but what about just the daily things that you encounter as a leader? So in some of my coaching classes, I always say, okay, well, you have an employee and they're doing really well, but other employees are complaining about the fact that there's a certain odor coming from them. Handle it. That is one that everyone just has just all kinds of panic and anxiety about, right? But those things, right? So there's a certain skill that comes with having difficult conversations. And you have two goals with difficult conversations. The first one is to change behavior. You're having this conversation because something needs to change. But the second goal, and probably the most important goal, is you want to walk away from that conversation with a relationship still intact or better. You don't want to cause further divide between you and that person, or between that person and the team. And so I really wish someone would have done some sort of training or something, or given me a book or something that gave me some guidance in terms of, how do you prepare for a difficult conversation? What is the goal of a difficult conversation? How do I follow up? How do I interact physically with this human as I'm having this difficult conversation?